Hi, welcome to the Mindful Spoon Yoga. Today's video is a giant thank you to absolutely everyone who has liked and followed the Facebook page. We're well up over 250 likes, and I cannot say thank you enough. There's so much gratitude. I'm so grateful. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today's video is just a little bit of a taste of yoga. It's going to be a 15-minute class. Just a good combination of stretching, a little bit of challenge, and getting your body moving. So if you're ready, get yourself set up and come to the center of your mat, starting in mountain pose. Setting yourself up in mountain pose, standing in the middle of your mat. You can either face the long side like I am, or you can face the top of your mat. It's entirely up to you. Just going to stand tall, roll the shoulders a couple of times. Let them melt down the back, lengthening through the crown of the head. Take a deep breath in with me. Circle the arms all the way up. Let the palms touch overhead. Exhale, float the arms down. Wrists can cross in the front if you like. Inhale, circle sweep all the way up. Exhale, float it down. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale. Feel yourself ground down. Inhale, circle sweep up, changing it up a little bit this time. Press your palms together at the top, lengthen up, and start to reach over towards the right as you press your hips towards the left. Taking a full breath in here. I want you to think about squaring the hips and the shoulders. Inhale back to center. Exhale, float the arms down. Inhale, circle sweep the arms all the way up. Exhale, start to reach over to the left, pressing the hips to the right. See if you can find square with the hips and shoulders towards the front of the room. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale slowly back to center. Exhale, float it down. Alright. Step the feet out just wider than your hips. Just a little bit wider. That doesn't have to be too big of a step. You don't want it to be too big of a step. But you also don't want it to be too small of a step. From here, we're just going to pivot towards the right. So your right foot's in front, your left foot's in back. If you need to, hop the left foot over just a little bit. Square your hips and your shoulders towards the side of the room. Take a deep breath in, circle the arms all the way up. Press the palms together. Slowly start to melt from the top, rounding down. Going to round all the way down until your fingers come to the floor right next to your foot, or maybe if your balance is a little bit shaky here, you can separate the hands and you can always grab blocks to modify. You can bend into the right knee. See if you can press your forehead towards the knee. It'll be the side of the forehead trying to reach for the knee, and then maybe straightening out the leg. Taking a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now shift the weight towards your right foot just a little bit. So now your hips are level. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Just a light pressure in your fingertips. You don't want to be relying on the hands here. One more breath here. Maybe starting to reach the hands out in front. Just a little. And then bring the hands back together. Press the palms in. Reverse the motion that you used coming down and round up. Little by little, arms and head come up last. Float the arms down. Fabulous. Turn to face the front and switch sides. Now here you might have to take your left foot over towards the left a little bit. Squaring the hips towards the side of the room. Everything is really focusing on that side here. Take a deep breath in, reach the arms up, palms pressed together. Exhale, round, melting from the top. Hands and head come down first, into the neck, into the spine, all the way down. Pressing the palms together, fingers come to the floor next to the foot. Separate the hands if you need to. Grab your blocks if you need to. Put a little bend into the left knee, pressing the forehead towards it, and then slowly try to straighten it back. Deep breath. Bringing the weight forward towards the left foot, softening the pressure of the hands into the floor. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Everything is strong, everything is active. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Let's bring the hands back together, pressing the palms in. Slowly reverse the motion, rounding up all the way to the top. Float the arms down. Facing forward again. Turn the toes to face forward and step the feet out wider. As wide as you can comfortably maintain here. I don't want you so wide that your feet are starting to slide out. Think about squeezing your feet in towards each other so your inner thighs are active. You can kind of see the difference here in my legs between just standing and relaxed and active. That little squeeze is going to keep me where I need to be. Stretch the arms straight out to the sides of the room. Lengthen through the crown of the head. Slowly fold forward. Belly draws in. Strong, flat back. Hands come down to the floor, or maybe you've got your handy dandy blocks. You can slowly let the upper body lean into it. Weight should stay balanced over the feet. We don't want to be too far towards the toes. We don't want to be too far towards the heels. Spine is relaxing and you're just draping over. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. If you would like to add a shoulder stretch to this, interlace the fingers at the small of the back. Press out through the fist. Let gravity take the hands. And it slowly comes towards the floor. Just however far you have in range of motion, finding your stretch. One more deep breath here. Bring the hands back to the lower back if you need to. And then slowly release them back down to the floor or your blocks. Inhale up, strong, flat back. Exhale, fold. Again, inhale, strong, flat back. Exhale. One last time, we come up to the strong, flat back, maybe up to the fingertips. Pull the belly in tight and slowly lift up the rest of the way. Float the arms down. Step the feet in all the way together. Take a moment, shake it out if you need to. Regrounding yourself. Plant the feet down into your mountain pose. Feet are right next to each other. Possibly the big toes are touching. Maybe not. It depends on where you are today. We're going to take a deep breath in, reaching all the way up. As you exhale, forward fold, strong flat back. Fingertips to the floor or maybe to blocks. You can always modify with blocks. Inhale, up, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Now this time as you inhale, I want you to bend your knees and reach your arms up for the sky. Chair pose. Your thumbs are reaching back behind you. Chest is open. Everything's nice and strong. Lower the hands down to the floor. Lift the hips. Relax. Let's do that again. Bend through the knees. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. Reach the arms up. Thumbs draw back just as far as you are able. Float it down. Turn to the side here so you can see that from a different angle. We're going to add onto it this time. Slowly bend the knees. Inhale, reach the arms up. Thumbs are stretching back behind you. Exhale, sweep the arms back, reaching behind you. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, sweep it back. Keeping the knees bent the whole time. Inhale, stretch up. Exhale, sweep it back. Last one. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, release the hands to the floor, lift the hips, relax. You can take it for a gentle side to side if that feels good. Now from here, you can just step down to the knees, come down to the floor, however is safest for you. That's how I want you to get down on the floor. And then come into a butterfly pose. Bottom of the feet together, heels are drawing in towards you, sitting up nice and tall, hands come to the ankles. Inhale, arch the back, lengthen up. Exhale, round the spine. It's like you're caving in on yourself. Inhale, up. Exhale, round. Again, inhale. Exhale. Come back up to your neutral position, sitting up nice and tall. We'll take the right hand behind, left hand to the right knee, lengthen up, try to look over your right shoulder, find a spine twist. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more. Slowly back to center. And then left hand behind, right hand to the knee, lengthen up, find your twist. Inhale. Exhale. Trying to twist a little more. Again, inhale, lengthen up. Exhale, twist. Slowly back to center. All right, we're going to lay down onto the mat. Just lower yourself down. You can wiggle the hips back and forth or side to side if that feels good. Walk the heels in so they're right up next to you, as close as you can get. Palms are pressing down into the floor. Fingers are stretching towards the heels. If you are touching the heels, great. If you're not able to touch the heels, great. I want you to work where you are today. Palms press down for a little bit of support. Squeeze through the glutes and lift your hips up as high as you can towards the sky. And slowly lower back down with control. Lift. Squeeze it up. You're pressing through the heels, activating the back side of the body. Lower. One more time like that. Lift. Lower. Beautiful. Wiggle it side to side, back and forth if it feels good. One last stretch for you today. We're going to cross the right ankle over the left knee, bend the left knee up into the chest. Stretch the right arm through the legs, left hand to the outside. You can get a hold of the shin or at the back of the knee if that's where you need to be. Just very gently drawing the knee in towards you. Now, if you can't quite get over the shin or to the back of the knee, you can quickly grab a strap or a towel here, or even just draw the leg in without using your hands. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Slowly bring the foot back down to the floor. Let's switch it out. Left ankle crosses over right knee, left arm through the legs, right arm to the outside, over the shin or the back of the knee. Very gently drawing the right knee into the chest. You should feel a stretch on your hip, your left hip to be precise. Let's take one more giant breath here. Squeeze the knee in a little tighter. Release the foot down to the floor. Uncross the ankle and then slowly walk the feet out. Going to let the legs flop out to the side. Let the arms relax out by your sides, palms facing up. Try to soften each muscle, soften each joint. If you notice you're holding any tension anywhere, just kind of take a second, wiggle it out. Get all the little fidgets out. Relax your face, your jaw, your forehead. And just start to melt into the floor. This is our moment of rest, our moment for the body to process what we've just done. Taking a deep breath in, deep breath out. I want you to keep that breath going. Big inhales, big exhales. We'll just be here, be still and be quiet for just a moment. Deep breath in, deep breath out. You're welcome to stay in Shavasana a little longer, or however long you have time for. But if you're ready to continue on with your day, just start to bring some movement back into the body. Wiggling fingers, wiggling toes. Take a moment and stretch out from fingertip to toe tip. Full body stretch. Start to walk the feet back in towards you. You can hug the knees in tight. And deep breaths. When you're ready, one hand to each knee, cross your ankles, give yourself a little rock, and come up. Find a comfortable seat. Just sitting in an easy seat, one leg in front of or on top of the other. Hands can rest on the knees. Thank you so much for joining me for this quick flow. The light in me honors and acknowledges the light in each one of you. Namaste. I hope you enjoyed the thank you class. I hope you got a lot out of it. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send me a message through Patreon or my Facebook page or even on the Instagram page. Make sure you check out each one of my social medias because I have a little bit different content on each one. Sometimes there's crossover, sometimes there's not, so you just never know what's going to show up where. I'd like to take a second and thank all of my current patrons. I appreciate you so much. If you would like to become a patron, go check out the different benefit levels that I have set up. I have everything from super short little workshops and breathing exercises to full-length classes. I hope you all have a wonderful day.